They're now set and racing. Spectacular Park anticipated the start nicely from the inside. Headed shortly afterwards, though, by estimators looking for the lead. Surf Patrol away quickly. Santanova playing games, race handy early. Then Simply Thinkin', followed by Warrelly Lass. Further back is My Jimmy. Lil Capri settling at the 1,000. Changing guard back there in the field. Cobb & Co. Red Tory, and last of all, and a clear last is Run for Rob. They work off the back up onto the top of the course. An estimator at the 800's the leader. Running second, the favourite Surf Patrol, a length and a half to Playing Games, getting a great run on the outside of Santanova, who trails Estimator. It's getting a lovely slipstream run third, the fence, a length and a half. Spectacular Park covered by Simply Thinkin'. A further length then Warrelly Lass between Lil Capri, Cobb & Co. wider. My Jimmy well off the speed coming into the home turn. Changing guard right back there as well, and near the tail end of the field as they'd straighten for home. Red Tory and Run for Rob. Surf Patrol went out after Estimator to grab the lead. At the 300, Surf Patrol a length and a half clear. Spectacular Park weaving through. Simply Thinkin' lets down quickly. Santanova gets a run. My Jimmy is charging home on the outskirts. 150 to go. The top weight. Simply Thinkin' reaches the lead from Playing Game. Pike's gone for home in the last, and he's going to get the money. Simply Thinkin' gives him 4 from Playing Games. Warrelly Lass might be third from Spectacular Park. My Jimmy, then Cobb & Co. The tiring Surf Patrol. Changing guard. Next home Run for Rob. Lil Capri followed further back Santanova, then the pacemaker weakening Estimator. Always well back there is Red Tory, and brought up the tail end of proceedings. Simply Thinkin', Willie Pike simply too good here in the last of the day. Boots home half of the card as we get towards the absolute back end of this 2024-5 season, and Willie in wonderful form. For Adam Durant, the So You Think mare, Simply Thinkin', has made it win 6 from 19 under the 60 kilos, beating 3 Playing Games, Lachdar Romilly, and we wait on third. The judge having a look at that minor placing, but Simply Thinkin', despite the betting drift, was simply too good. From Simply Irresistible for Adam Durant, El Torpy, G. Debsky, M. Sarich, Stan Quinlivan and Fred Fairthorne. From the yard of Adam Durant, and Willie ending the day on a high. 4 out of the 8 today, beating 3 Playing Games by Playing God the mare for Merrill Haley and Lachdar Romilly. For Jay Davies and Neil Thompson, 7 is third. Warrelly Lass by Playing God, trained by Steve Wolf and written by Shooter McGrady. 4th in number 9, Spectacular Park, and 5th Cobb & Co. A length and a short neck. Official margins up after the last. Today 1:20.07 is the time for the 1,300 metres. It wraps up the card out what has been a very good return to racing back here at winter headquarters, and in the most delightful of weather conditions, and basking in the glow as the sun sets here from Belmont. Let's take you back downstairs and Lockie Taylor.
Thanks, Darren. Simply Thinking back-to-back wins as Jason Miller, representing the Adam Durant yard, joins me. Jace, congratulations on the win. Under the 60 kilos, she really had to dig deep late, but she is very tough.
It was a good effort, yeah. I was a little bit worried throughout the day the way the pattern was, where we'd end up with from that barrier and 60 kilos, but Pikey rode her well, and it was a nice strong win.
She's only a 4-year-old and she still is lightly raced. Is she capable of taking the next step now?
I think so. Yeah, lightly raced. She's always been probably a very immature type, and getting better with age and more racing. So, yeah, she's not a real heavy, robust type of horse, but I think as the preps go on, she should get a bit stronger, and this has been a good prep for her.
A great way to finish the day. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Jason Miller representing the Adam Durant yard. A good day for the stable. They haven't been far away all day, and Simply Thinking that was just an outstanding ride from Willie Pike. Barrier 9 of 13, 1 out, 2 back, and to Playing Game's credit, she got a lovely ride from the low draw from Lakdar Amoli, but Pike just followed Lakdar's every single move.
Worked out perfectly, didn't it? 1 out, 2 back from barrier 9. It was a perfect ride there. She got a wonderful card into the race, and she's had a wonderful preparation. She's had 9 starts this time in. She's now won 6 from 19, so she's been a bit unassuming. I think this is her first Saturday victory now, so she's really just been placed brilliantly by Adam Durant. She's been good on the softer track. She's been good on top of the ground as well. She's just a nice, underrated mare. Catch up with Willie for the 4th time today. Couldn't have worked out much better. 1 out, 2 back from a sticky gate.
Yeah, look, that was, if I said I planned that, I'd be lying. She jumped so fast. I had to sort of chance my hand and roll with it. I was posted, but they spread out enough that I was able to just tuck in. I also produced her a little bit earlier than I normally would with a horse with such a weight, but I just didn't want anyone to rush me out there. So we popped out. Thought I'd be vulnerable late because of it, but she stuck to her guns really well. It was a nice effort.
Been quite unassuming, hasn't she, the way she's just risen through this preparation?
Absolutely. If you pre-race you told me I was going to be able to do that, I would have said, oh, probably a bit much, but she did it, and she did it well.
Off to Kalgoorlie tomorrow, first time this season.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know, easy decisions early in the week, and then you get later in the week and you're like, wow, that was an interesting choice. But I'm off and going. I'm taking next week off. I thought I'd try to bank some wins and hopefully hold Blake Shin at bay for the Australian Premiership and see what happens after that.
We're a few more ahead of him now after today. Well done.
Thanks, guys.
There's Willie Pike. He is absolutely dominated here at Belmont Park, and he combines with Adam Durant and Simply Thinkin to take out the last of the day. Pike, as we've touched upon, he's the talking point out of this meeting, but moving forward or moving elsewhere out of the Willie Pike storyline, Arcadia Park, that was a really nice win in taking out the Belmont Classic.
Yeah, it was. I think he was just the more effective stayer in the end, wasn't he? He was tougher over the 2,200 metres, but you can't knock the filly. Fancy Red's had a wonderful preparation, 10 starts. She won her maiden at 3rd or 4th up. She's won 5 races this preparation, gone all the way through to listed grade. But it's all about Arcadia Park, just continues that wonderful run of form that Clint Johnson Porter's had with Team Grantham and Peters.
And just so good to be back here at Belmont Park. And from all reports, we've got through unscathed. Jockeys, trainers, Brock Nealing, the track manager here at Belmont Park. Everyone's very, very happy.
Absolutely wonderful. The reports from the jockeys couldn't have been any better. The track looked fantastic, upgraded to a soft 5. It's pretty fair in the end. The rail was pretty strong throughout stages of the day, but we've still had winners come down the middle part of the track. So good to be here. So good to get through unscathed. Not so good to get out of here though, because the siren sounded for the Derby about 20 minutes ago, and I think the car park is going to be chockers. So you and I might be hitchhiking out of here, I think.
Exactly right. Wish us luck getting out of Belmont Park. But that rounds out the coverage on Racing WA TV and racing.com for Roeburn and Belmont on Belmont Classic Day. That's all we have time for. It's good night from Michael and I.